This is my second Escort, and it is a Wagon. So it's a 1988 Escort GL. I believe it's an early 88. I can't remember if the 88s had the plastic molded bumpers or not. I know 88 on up, the sedans and the normal two doors did, and then the Escort GTs got the plastic molded bumpers in 80, 89, and 90. But yeah, this one did have its metal bumpers like my four door. So this came with my four door. I got the two together in a massive purchase. Got a whole lot of parts and these two critters. This one's pretty neat. Like I said, it's a GL and it's a Wagon, neither of which I've ever had. These at the moment are my only two Escorts. That 86 four door and this 88 Wagon. Bummer is it's missing its back glass. I think the guy I got it from pulled out the windows because he's a derby racer, whatever. So he buys up Escorts to race them. Excuse me. But he's had 20-ish Escorts and a couple EXPs, and derbied all of them except a few. So this Wagon in that red car, he hasn't really touched. He was going to get to derbying these, but then he had to move somewhere. So saw an ad for all of his stuff, came out, bought it, or actually bought most of it. He's still got a very nice 84 Escort Wagon and an 84, 85 two-door Lynx. And like an 86, 87 Wagon Escort that he derbies. Set the camera down here. I'm going to try to pop open the hood. It's definitely got some issues, but I did get it off. This one, of course, being an 88 and not a GT, it's just the normal 1.9 CFI. So this is the one motor that has a central fuel injector right underneath that airbox. If I were to pull that off, you'd see one lone fuel injector above one little throttle body. And this critter makes 90 horsepower just off of that. And this is not the Hemi. This would be my first non-Hemi car. Attached to it is Ford's ATX, their automatic transmission for the Escort EXP platform. And this one is a runner. That's right, you see my battery there. That's on my EXP. This thing runs. It's real nice. Nothing leaks. She burns a little bit of oil. You can see someone lobbed off the header, which is cool. Not really. But them lobbing it off versus unbolting it and removing it, that means that I have that mating flange, so I can I can make exhaust systems for other cars. Yeah, this one is just the normal manifold because again, it's not the EFI high output or any of the other 1.6 high output motors. Runs like a top. Doesn't burn any coolant, surprisingly. She is low on brake fluid, I just noticed that, so I'll have to put more in if I want to be scooting this around the property some. But obviously it's not safe for the road. I'm missing, well, most of my front end. I don't have a grill, I don't have a bumper. I'm missing I have two bad headlights and two bad corner markers. Walk around the car. We'll go to the back side before we go inside. Missing both my back taillights, which sucks. That's one of the few things keeping me from putting this on the road. That and the amount of rust to it. Tailgate struts still work. Like most of the things in this car. This was ran by an old lady until just a year ago, maybe less even. She was driving it forever, even with it rotted out like this. So it's been like this since the lady stopped driving it. Just nasty, nasty. But all the doors are really nice. All the door cards are really nice. The windows are pretty good. Again, it's a pity I'm missing the side ones. Roof doesn't have any dents except on the top from like where a tire or something was set on there. You can go in from the underside and pop, bang it out. Headliner is still really good. It's like almost perfect. But herein lies the issue. These are all the radiators I got with the deal. You probably can't see because I see that my camera is turned dark. Darn thing. There we go. Yep, now you can see all the parts. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with. So we have stuff like that all over the car. That's just no bueno. And the strut towers are rotting out. Someone had done a patch, who knows how many years ago. But it is getting rough. But again, yeah, headliner door panels are great. We'll close this guy and show you those. Its back bumper is still there, and all of its rubber pieces are intact. Believe it or not, even though this one's popped out, it is intact. There's no damages. This I found interesting. These wagons have these strut tower caps. So you guys would know better than I, but I presume that these are exposed in the car. And maybe they have a panel to go over them. I don't know. Because none of these cars that I got from them had the rear interior panel, except the two rear interior panels he gave me from his Lynx 2-door. So I have those. But yeah, check out them door panels. Freaking nice. Today I'm going to unload all these radiators, get them off of these precious seats, because they are quite nice. Close that. All the doors roll up and down fine. They all lock fine. I think this one, I'm told, these are supposed to have child lock. Oh, there we are. Check that out. It's a feature EXPs certainly don't have. You can hear the door dinger on. This one does have the automatic belts. So when I close it, or maybe there's a seat. Oh, I think it's when you turn the key, the thing goes. Pretty neat. Never had a car do that. Not a single one of my cars that I've ever owned or my family has ever owned has done that. It's pretty cool. This one does have electric mirrors. And they frickin' work. Which is great. Oh, dang, dude. That's spectacular. These do have speakers in the doors, or at least the front doors. The rears do not. In fact, I don't know if there are any rear speakers. There might be some that went in like the panel back here, but they're gone. This one did have the upper part of the back bench. The guy said that actually helps when derbying. Provides a little cushion for the fuel cell that they have to put behind there. But he always removes out the bottom bun, so I don't have any of that. But inside you can see the seats are really nice. They're the cool, that cool cream fabric. They will live on. And the dash is almost mint. That too will live on. The gauge cluster is great. You can see it's only got 64,000 miles. Again, it is an auto. Radio does work. I don't know if the heater controls work or not, but it don't have AC, so it don't really matter. But yeah, super excited about this. Love the chrome stuff on all these. These wagon doors should be the same as the 4-door doors, but we'll double check that. But I think this car will be mostly a parts car. Hi, Coco. Say hi to YouTube. But that's fine. I wanted these mostly for the suspension. The wagons have stiffer springs in the back, but otherwise better up front.